Hello everybody, and welcome to this week's Safety Recap. Make sure you give me a thumbs up to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, as well as toolbox safety topic videos and leadership training videos. Well, let's jump right in. I had the opportunity to visit several jobs this week and everything looked good. The only thing I would like to ask is that we make sure we have a copy of our corporate EH&S handbook. The EH&S handbook is a wealth of information, from company policy to safety reference material. The next thing I'd like to talk about, and it may be a little long and drawn out, but it's the most important tool on any job site. The PTP. The PTP is the most important tool on the job site, and we need to make sure we're using that tool to its fullest capability. Safe work practices ensure that all employees have a common level of knowledge and training and are capable of performing tasks in a uniform way. Completing the job safely is the first measure when judging the success of any project. When safe work practices are followed by everyone, not only will work teams experience fewer accidents, but productivity and efficiency will increase. One of the most successful evolutions in safety is the involvement of team members in the safety process. One of the most effective ways to develop this involvement is through pre-task planning, which is essential to the success of a construction project, and more importantly, considered one of the most powerful safety tools. A pre-task plan occurs at the start of each day or prior to beginning of any work, as well as any time the scope of work changes. It ensures that all team members are on the same page before any assigned task gets underway. The process promotes open, two-way dialogue as team members gather around to identify and document the task means and methods, the potential hazards, as well as controls to minimize the associated risk. As work progresses, team members are encouraged to report any change in the scope of work that may create unforeseen or unidentified hazards. At that time, the team gathers to reassess, completing the process again to reflect the new scope of work. All team members understand the plan for work, have identified the hazards, mitigated the associated risk, and evaluated the material and the equipment needed. Successful pre-task planning is contingent on interaction among the project team members. With a true safety culture of pre-task planning present, contractors also appreciate the benefit of pre-task planning. There are several core components to an effective pre-task planning analysis. One is defining the scope of work. A clear assessment and understanding is important to each task performed. This step requires the teams to review the pertinent documents, the written procedures, pre-demolition surveys, safety data sheets, drawings, and specifications before listing the steps to be performed in the assigned task. On large projects, there may be several teams completing PTPs for various tasks. For instance, a torch cutting operation may be performing a separate PTP from that of a demolition crew or a framing crew. Each crew might have a different task, and those tasks may have their own inherent set of hazards or potential hazards that are to be mitigated in different ways. Next, analyze the hazards. It is of critical importance for crew members to identify situational and inherent hazards or potential hazards. To identify the hazards, each team member should discuss how someone may be injured while performing the task. Examples could include materials being used, equipment and tools being utilized, work location, crew knowledge, worksite conditions, crew cohesiveness, and a host of other conditions. Next, develop and implement hazard controls. What hazards have been identified? The team should then devise solutions to eliminate hazards by implementing control measures. Specified methods, tools, and equipment might be used to reduce or eliminate the hazards. When the hazard cannot be eliminated, safeguards must be put in place. Examples include the erection of guardrails if work is to be performed at elevations, or the use of personal protective equipment. Next, perform within the hazard control. The step requires the team members to discuss how work will be performed within the identified hazard controls. Crew members have to carefully think through their tasks so they are able to satisfactorily address hazards. This may include changing the basic approach to performing the work or by rearranging the sequence of performing the work activities. Next, provide feedback for continuous improvement. The PTP is a field document, and supervisors are expected to regularly review the work process and provide feedback. Pre-task planning meetings are necessary when changes to the scope of work or hazard control measures occur or subsequent tasks are required. The team may have a single pre-task planning meeting or several for various tasks throughout a single day. Any changes which result in improved work practices, more efficient procedures, or generally improve how work was conducted should be noted and communicated to team members. The objective here is to enhance safety, productivity, and efficiency. Now, while toolbox topic safety meetings can address policy or compliance issues, often these meetings have little or no relevance to the day-to-day activities on the job site. However, the pre-task plan is a collaborative process that allows team members to interact and give feedback on their specific work task on a regular and as needed basis. Because the PTP was done as a group, it is very easy to update work plans should the crew need to reconvene due to changes. The PTP is to be left in a conspicuous and visible place. Now, some companies require that the PTP are done on whiteboards in the work area. This is to serve as a vital reminder for crew members every time they walk past it. Implementation of pre-task planning helps projects stay more organized and encourages team members to feel more engaged in their daily task. This awareness and involvement develops a conscientious, motivated, and therefore more productive and safety-conscious organization. Continuously improving the ability to plan at all project levels has proven to reduce accident frequency and severity. Guys, that PTP is an important tool. Use it for what it's worth. Use it to maximize productivity and safety on your job site. Thanks for watching. Make sure and give me a thumbs up to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, along with toolbox safety topic videos and leadership development videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your fellow co-workers, and I will see you in the field.